There, Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is Yetta Pearl. I'm so appreciative that you are here. I want you to know how much I am grateful to you for helping the numbers grow on this channel, and for continuing to do that. So if for some chance you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do that. It feels like, you know, the energy, the angels are telling me that it's important to be getting these messages out to as many people as possible. So thank you for helping spread that. I appreciate it. So this is your general angel reading for the week of September 6th through 12th of 2021. And because it is a general reading, what that means is that I have invited all of your guardian angels to come here as a group, and so they are giving a collective message that will kind of just generally fit a little here and a little there, but for everybody. So you take what parts resonate and you leave the rest. It's all good. Okay, so we just have one more card to come out here, and that was not it. So we'll keep going. So as always, the messages that come through here, they are not from me. They just come through me. I'm the conduit. They use me as a messenger to send the messages that they want you to be hearing. Yeah. So let's see here. Okay, looks good. Looks good. You guys have been doing some inner work. Blocks are lifted. Okay, partly this is your inner work that you've been doing, that you've been clearing old stuff. And they're telling me some of you, this is kind of accidental. You didn't really do it on purpose, but it happened that way. And so good for you. And you're noticing. Some of you, it's definitely on purpose, and you've been doing your work, and that's awesome. So this is also, you know, kind of, you know, a result of you lifting your blocks is that obstacles tend to disappear, right? So things that a short while ago you thought, oh my gosh, this is never going to happen. Suddenly it's all coming together and it's working and it's flowing. And so that's a result of you getting your work done. So that's good. They're telling me that some of you have still some, you know, stuff to work on, or some of you are just in the process of doing it. Some of you are not really acknowledging that that's what you're doing, but it doesn't matter, it's what you're doing anyway. So it's all good. The words you use to describe it are irrelevant as long as you're actually doing it. So awesome. Really awesome. And so when the blocks are lifted, then the creativity can really, really flourish. And so it feels like you have so many ideas, you hardly know what to do or how to start acting, right? So they're showing me a pen and paper, like a notebook. Write down the ideas, really, you know, flesh them out. How would you do it? Blah, 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 all that stuff. It gets your creative juices going, and it makes you feel good. Even if that's as far as that idea gets, it's okay. You've still used your creativity. Something else good is going to come from that. You know, when you have 6 ideas and you write them down, it's pretty hard to actually act on all 6 of them, right? There just isn't the time or the attention to detail that's required to get all 6 things off the ground. So maybe you'll pick one. Maybe you'll wait a week and pick one, you know, that kind of stuff. Or maybe you'll have people around you helping and then you can do 2, right? But so the creativity, though, is the point of it, and getting everything flowing and really working well. And it feels really good. It feels creative and energetic and yeah, like, woo, that's what it feels like. Okay, and so if they're showing me that there will be probably some obstacles, but they won't be big things. They won't feel like big things. Okay, so some of them might actually be sizable. but it won't be a big deal getting them, dealt with, or, just go over it, just go around it, whatever. There will be solutions right alongside the obstacle. There will be the solution. So don't let that stop you. They're like, you can see in your mind's eye the potential for these obstacles, and it's kind of slowing you down, or you're letting it delay you. You're letting that have an impact on your creativity, and your angels are saying, please don't do that. Even if obstacles pop up, you will deal with them. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, that little cough, that was a little obstacle. They're telling me that was the representation of that, but you clear it and you keep going. It doesn't stop anything. Okay. I'm just seeing which order they want to show you the rest of it. So there is such a thing. So they want these two together. There's perfectionism and vulnerability. They are really closely entwined. So perfectionism, when you feel like you can't go forward until it's perfect, and that's bullshit. That's an excuse. Sorry, that was probably really loud. I apologize. But they're saying that's an excuse, that it's something that you're kind of pouncing on because you're scared to go further. Because to go further shows your vulnerability. Because whatever this project is, you're putting a lot of your heart and soul into that. And so it feels to you very personal. Sorry. It's really sticky. It's really sticky. So it feels really personal to you. And so when you're putting that kind of your own self into this project, it feels to you like anybody coming by can see into your innermost soul. And that is why it feels so vulnerable to you. And that's why you're kind of glomming on to this perfectionism, that it has to be perfect, because that's what you want people to see. And anytime that it's not perfect, you're going, okay, no, that's not good enough. And so your angels want you to know that being vulnerable is necessary to your growth. They also want you to know that the average person does not see your vulnerability. Right? So the special people will see what it took for you to put all of yourself into that. The average person won't understand how much of you that is. Right? And so the ones who see it are safe, is what they're saying. So the perfection is not necessary, because anyone who doesn't matter won't notice. Anyone who does matter won't want it. Does that make sense to you? And so that perfectionism, instead, you want preparation. Instead, you want to just know everything about it. You want to know everything instead of trying to control everything. Right? And so knowing everything inside and out, backwards and forwards, that is preparation. You've done all your homework. You've gathered all the data, all the information. You've compiled it all. You've created what you've created with the fertility of the time. The obstacles are out of the way. And that is you being prepared. That is you understanding that there will be obstacles of some kind, but that you can deal with them, that they're kind of a no biggie, that it's okay, because you have all the solutions because you're prepared. Now, going back to the being vulnerable, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. It's you being brave enough to put that in there and to show it, no matter who can see it or who can't. Yes, you're amazing. You're truly amazing. Look at how much you've grown. Yeah, you should be so proud of yourself. Your angels are very proud of you. They truly are. Okay, so we have one last bit of wisdom here. Oh, Cupid is coming to visit. So, any of you who have been looking for love, it's here. Let yourself be open, let yourself be receptive and vulnerable. Yeah, you're getting good at that. You're getting good at that. Getting comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah, right? And notice who's around. So you do have to actually go out into social situations in order to meet the person. Or and some of you, they're telling me that you've already met the person and you've already been feeling that draw. It's now time though to act upon it, to allow yourself to be drawn. Yeah, yeah. So that's beautiful. Yeah, really rounds out your life, really completes things, is how it feels. For those of you who are not looking for Cupid, maybe you're already in a relationship, let your closeness be enhanced. Really notice all the awesome, how you feel about that person. Really notice all that. Let the relationship become deeper. And for those of you who are not in a relationship and not looking for one, this is with yourself, they're telling me. This is appreciating your own whole, real, complete, true self. And understanding that you are enough for you until you choose otherwise. Wow, awesome reading. Okay, let's take some of that love and let's just spread that over the whole world. Some of that love that we have for other people or for ourselves or for being willing to step out of the comfort zone. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. And let's just spread it over the whole world. You guys are awesome. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how much I love you. And I'll see you next week.